My channel. It's Lisa, Kinda Karnivore. Hi, Darlene. I hope that you guys are doing good today. We are going to be talking about how it is not willpower that keeps you in this lifestyle, in this way of eating. So let me know if you can hear me okay before we get started. And I do have some channel updates for you. I also have time for a Q&A. So last week was really interesting. So last week, if you were on, I talked about all of the different, actually showed you all of the different condiments that I used. But I hated doing that video because I couldn't see anything. Now I'm back to using my selfie camera so I can kind of see what's going on. So, but I did that for you guys so that the words of all the products would be the right way and all that stuff. But welcome back, you guys. We are well into October. You know, in a couple of weeks, probably it's like less than a week, candy month. And then you guys know I talk about pie month, and then December sugar cookie month. And we want to be prepared for all of these holidays that are coming up in this next 3 months. So over the next month, I have a series of videos that I'm preparing for you guys to get you ready so that you can be strong during this holiday season, so you can still meet your goals, so that you can still go to holiday functions and not be tempted to eat that type of food and all of that stuff. So if you're just joining, welcome. If you're watching this on the replay, welcome to my channel. We are going to get started. We're talking about how it's not willpower that keeps you on this lifestyle. I'm going to go ahead and set up my, I've been trying to really track the comments and stuff on my tablet. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. I'm going to be following along with the chat here. I love these lives because I feel like I can just be myself. It's kind of not scripted. I mean, I have a few notes, but it's not scripted. I feel like I can connect with you guys better. So that is the plan. All right. Okay. So I have 3 different concepts for you about why it's not willpower that we're going to talk about tonight. So the first thing is, it's not willpower. It's not giving up, you guys. It's not giving up. That is the number one thing that happens when people start this lifestyle and it gets hard or they get cravings. It's the not giving up. That is the first thing. If I had a lot of willpower, I would have never been 90 pounds overweight, pre-diabetic with all types of ailments that I had. It's not the willpower. It's just in the not giving up. And I'm going to tell you why. If you don't give up, you guys, within the first week, if you could not give up, the cravings are going to go away. So number one, don't give up. And why? Because the rewards are the cravings go away. If you can, between day 3 and 5, the cravings go away. If you're not if you're not giving in to this lifestyle. I see that you guys are got some messages coming in. I'm going to address them in a minute. Let me get them up on my tablet. But yes, in the not giving up, you guys, things happen over that first week. The first week, so many things happen, so many changes happen in that first week. So besides the cravings going away, you are getting through the withdrawals. So the first week, the carb and sugar withdrawals, that is the hardest part of it, that first week. If you can get through that and not give up, you can get through the withdrawals. Just like if someone's an alcoholic and they're not having their drink or their cigarettes or whatever the addiction is, that first week is the hardest because you're going to have withdrawals. So when you don't give up, you can get through the withdrawals. When you don't give up, You can also give your body a chance to adjust to this way of living, this lifestyle. Your body has been running on carbs, which turn into glucose, all of its life. And so just in a few days, in a week, that's not enough time. So by not giving up, you give your body a chance to adjust to using fat for fuel and using ketones for energy, you guys. So the not giving up does three things for you. The not giving up, it gets rid of your cravings if you stick with it. It also lets your body learn how to use fat for fuel. And it also gets you through the withdrawal. So that is why you don't want to give up. So that is the first thing that we're talking about why it's not willpower, is the not giving up. I am going to, let's see if I can find my live and see the comments. I can see the comments easier here. Here we go. Okay, so welcome. If you're just joining in, it says that there's 5 of you on. Let me know where you are watching from if you haven't already. So Esther Vetty Hunter. It says, "Hi Lisa, my first time watching live. Enjoy your content and look forward to this live. Hi from North Carolina. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to our channel. I'm glad that you're here." And then God's Girl's on, and KHE is on. And then, I hope I'm not saying it wrong, Esther Vetty Hunter. Definitely need this pep talk. Great. This is your pep talk, you guys. Okay, so the second thing that you need to know and why it's not willpower. Esther's fine. Awesome. God's Girls in Southern California. Awesome. All right. The second thing that you need to know and why it's not willpower is you need to make new habits. It's not willpower. I'm telling you, it's not willpower because I don't have willpower. When you have willpower, you don't get to be almost 100 pounds overweight. I don't have willpower. It is not willpower, but it's these things that I implemented, and that's why I'm doing this channel, so I can show you I'm a carb addict and I'm able to overcome it, and so can you. So the making of new habits is key. In the making of new habits, it takes 21 days to make a habit. 21 days. So you guys, we're talking about that first week, that first day when it's hard, the second day when it's hard. That first week, it's hard, but it takes 21 days to make a habit. You have to press in and press on and know that it's not going to be that hard forever if you just keep doing it. As you keep doing it, the 21 days will come, and that is a habit when you've done something for 21 days. However, the second thing is when you've done it for 90 days, that makes a lifestyle. 21 days makes a habit, 90 days make a lifestyle. So the number 2 in this whole thing is making new habits, making a new normal, making a new normal. Before it wasn't normal when you go to the movies to not have popcorn. That's not normal. But you're going to make a new normal. So when you go to the movies, maybe you're going to take a bag of pork rinds like I do, so you can still have your crunchy, salty, but you're going to make a new normal. Just like when you're in a new relationship or a new marriage, you've got to make a new normal. Things might be uncomfortable for a little bit, but you're going to make a new normal. So number 2, the making new habits has 3 key components to that, and that is take the 21 days and know you're working towards a habit, 21 days to make a habit. The second part of that is 90 days make a lifestyle and making your new normal. I have a question for you. What have you made your new normal since you've been on this ketogenic lifestyle journey? Tell me in the comments. Maybe you have only been doing this journey a month, 2 months, or 3 months. Maybe you're in this journey for years like me. What have you made your new normal so far? Because sharing is caring, and you might help somebody else by putting it in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, this is Lisa Kinda Karnivore, and we're talking about why it's not willpower that keeps you eating a ketogenic lifestyle, keto or carnivore. If you're enjoying this content, go ahead and press the like button, share it, and you can subscribe. All right, so let's press on to the next thing is number 3. So number 3 in It's Not Willpower is remembering the benefits of why you're doing this. Remembering the benefits of why you're doing this. What are the benefits for you of why you're doing this? This is why in the Mindset Reset Masterclass, I have you do homework, and one of the pieces of homework is making your emotional tool list and writing out your why. Your why has to be huge, because when it's hard, you're going to need a huge why. A huge why is more than just, I need to lose a few pounds because I have a wedding to go to, or a class reunion to go to, or something like that. Your why needs to be huge. So when it gets hard, like that first week, you can remember the benefits. The benefits for me, I didn't want to be on medicine. I was pre-diabetic, 90 pounds overweight. Those were the benefits for me. Now, if you have family, if you have children, grandchildren, maybe you're doing it for them too. When you get older, do you want to be able to be mobile? Do you want to be able to walk around? Do you want to be able to get up, stand up, still do stuff with your grandkids, play tag, play ball, all that stuff? Maybe you want that. When I get old, I don't have any kids, but when I get old, I want to be able to hang out with my nieces and nephews and do stuff. I want to be able to climb up some stairs. I want to be able to go to an amusement park and walk around. We don't think about those things, but I want to be strong when I'm older. I want to be able to get up if I fall. So those are some of the reasons that I have that are benefits for me when I get older. But the immediate benefits of when I first started this lifestyle is I did not want to be on insulin. I didn't want to be full-blown diabetic. So I caught it right as I was a pre-diabetic. I was able to change and do this lifestyle. My weight was 90 pounds overweight. I had acne, allergies. There's a whole video that I did that talks about the 15 symptoms that I lost when I started this lifestyle. So in that video, you could take a look at that and see all of the things that left when I started eating this way. So what that looks like is remembering the benefits. Revisit your why. Is your why strong enough? Do you need to add more things to your why? If your why only says, oh, weight loss, maybe you need more why, you need more in your why, more things. If it's you're trying to heal sickness and disease, you want to be stronger, you're doing it for your family. If you don't have enough, some people don't have enough, some people put themselves last for everything. So they might not even be thinking, oh, because this is about me. Okay, then make it about your children, your grandchildren, your family. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for your family, your grandkids, your children. Do you want them to have to take care of you if you when you get old? Of course they're going to take care of you, but I mean, like, do you want to be able to like walk and do you want to be such a burden on them? Because some of it we have control over. So why not make your why, add more things in it if you need to add more things in it. If you haven't done your why, or you haven't done my Mindset Reset Masterclass, it's going to be at the end of this video. It's a half-an-hour masterclass. It's all condensed. You're going to need a paper and pencil. You're going to have homework to do. And this is because we are retraining your brain. We're resetting your mind so that you can do this lifestyle and have optimal health. So revisiting your why, you also want to replace dopamine activities with non-food dopamine activities. Now, I have talked about that before. Every time you have a triggering food like a carb or a sugar that just makes you want more and more, you're getting a huge hit of dopamine. And if you don't know who BB is yet, you really need to watch my Mindset Reset Masterclass. BB is the back of your brain. I call him BB. BB wants the dopamine. He wants it at all costs. BB will tell you, this is too hard. I can't do this, or I'm not her. And so let me tell you right now, don't compare yourself with anyone. Don't compare yourself with me. Don't compare yourself with anyone else that you're seeing on the internet. You want to be the best version of you. So you are your competition. You want to be the best version of you. So don't let BB tell you that you can't do it because you're comparing yourself to someone. Make sure you replace your activities with non-food dopamine activities. Do the exercise in the Mindset Reset class, your emotional tools, so that you can do that. Some of my favorite things you guys already know. Some of you already know. If you're new to my channel, you'll know that I love spa stuff. I love massages. I love getting pampered. I love walking outdoors and seeing the sky. It's things that you love. Like I have a sister, she loves gardening stuff. I have another sister that loves Zumba. My husband loves reading books. My bestie loves running, running. Okay. I don't love that one, but we all have our different things that turn on dopamine for us. What turns on that dopamine for you that is non-food? Put it in the comments. What makes you happy, makes you feel good? Put it in the comments. I want to see it. So I'm going to visit some comments right now, but let me just say those are the 3 areas that let you know that this is not willpower. Not giving up, making new habits, and remembering the benefits of why you're doing this. Remembering those benefits. Those 3 areas keep you on track, and they keep you, when it gets hard, holidays are coming, that's when you need, this needs to be embedded in your mind so that you can, I'm going to work really hard to get you in a different place before the holidays come, because this is hard. This is hard to do anyway, but it's so hard to do at the holidays. Can you imagine? Like, oh, I'm going to start my ketogenic lifestyle journey during the holidays. That is hard. So I want you guys to get started now and get your minds ready. So I'm going to go ahead and look in some comments, and we're going to do that. Let me see what we have here. So Esther says, I honestly have not been consistent. I'm doing my best to make a new normal and not eat carbs for breakfast. I did fine with dinner, but I ate a croissant with my baked wings and Brussels sprouts. Okay, so Esther, bread is your weakness, huh? That is hard. That is hard. Okay, so yeah, you'll just have to and Esther also says, I enjoy sitting on the porch, absorbing sun and a cool fall breeze. I love that. I love a cool fall breeze in the morning when it's nice out. Okay, so yeah, you guys know what you need to tweak. You're gonna have to make those tweaks. In the morning, have a full breakfast so that you're not wanting the croissant or the bread. Have some bacon and eggs. After you eat them bacon and eggs, you are not going to want no croissant. You're going to be full. And then, like I said, the not giving up. That first week of doing your keto carnivore and the not giving up, cravings go away. But then as your body learns to use fat for fuel, you end up getting satiated and satisfied, and you're less hungry, like automatically. Because you know how all those the GP1, whatever those shots are, Ozempic and all that. You guys know that we have it naturally when we don't eat the carbs. They're trying to replicate that. When you don't have carbs, you naturally are satiated and full, and you don't want to eat more. You will be full. And also, since a ketogenic diet is higher in fat, you're going to be fuller and you're just not going to want it. So that happens. You will get to a point, Esther, where you will not want breakfast, because my first weeks of keto, I was used to having breakfast, of course, and then I just didn't want breakfast anymore. And so I call it intermittent fasting on accident, because I never planned to be at intermittent fasting, but I'm not going to eat if I'm not hungry, right? So that will go away. Just press in, have a full breakfast. Have a full breakfast, and don't eat that croissant. What other questions do you guys have? I have time for Q&A tonight, and I'm going to give you also a channel update in between. If you are just watching in, welcome to my channel. This is Lisa Kinda Karnivore, and we are having a pep talk tonight about how it's not willpower. And you can put your questions in the chat even after. If you're watching this on the replay, you can still put your questions in the chat, and I will go and answer them for you. And while you guys are doing that, I want to know what new habits have you made? What new normals have you made since you've been on this journey? Put it in the comments, because I know some of you have already started your journey. What new habits have you made? Put it in the comments. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go over some channel updates. I have some important channel updates, you guys. So we're still under 90 days. I think it'll be 90 days, 90 days will be coming up, I think like next week. And my tablet's not working. It keeps cutting out. I'm going to need a new tablet. That's what I'm going to get with my first YouTube check. Personal computer, PCs, and tablets. All right. I'm borrowing my husband's. Okay, so channel update, you guys. I'm so excited. Our baby channel is growing. I believe we have like 620 or 30 subscribers. You know, we need 1,000 subscribers, and we need 3,000 watch time hours. So this is what's happening. I didn't know this until I did some research. And you know, on Mondays at 6 o'clock, I come on and I'm live. And it really helps to be live to connect with you guys. And I love that. But it's also supposed to help with the watch time hours. But what I didn't know is when you are under 1,000 subscribers in YouTube, they limit how many people can get on the live video if you're using a mobile phone like I am, of course, because you guys know that's what I use. So I'm not reaching as many of you as I want. My uploaded videos that I do a few times a week, those reach more people. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change to a pop-in live video, which is kind of like unscheduled. So Monday nights at 6 o'clock, I will not be live just for a minute. I need to meet the criteria so I can make the most of my time. I think that you guys know I have a 101-year-old mama that I get to help my sister care for her. My sisters, I'm a part-time caregiver. I do own my own business. I have a new husband, and I'm in ministry at my church. So I have a lot going on, so I need to make the most of my time. So this is the plan. I'm going to do some live pop-up videos just randomly throughout the week, and whoever's on live can catch it. It will be recorded, so you'll be able to see it. But what I'm going to do is the video uploads, the pre-recorded video uploads are going to be 2 to 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that's what I'm shooting for, to upload videos. So you can always look forward to seeing a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So the live for next Monday, it's not going to be live. You're going to see a video, which is great. You can do the comments. I'm going to be doing live pop-ins though at an unannounced time. And that's how we're going to do it for a while until I reach the requirements. So there's that. The other thing is we are close. We are more than half. We have like 600 and something subscribers, so we're more than half. I also want to remind you that I will be using the community posting area where I can post and talk with you guys, ask you questions, and I can still connect with you through there. You can put your questions and comments there. So I will make sure that I am in there every day so that you guys can connect with me. And then what will also happen is when I do the live pop-ins, that'll help me test some other time frames, like, okay, is the weekend better, or is this in the morning better, or afternoon? I'm going to just pop in here and there and see what's the best time. Once we have the 1,000 subscribers, then I'm going to come up with a live schedule plan, again, like what we're doing right now. So that's a channel update. Also, once we have 1,000 subscribers plus the 3,000 watch hours, that's when we can open up the memberships, the support group memberships that we're going to have here to support and keep us on track so that we're staying in our conquering our carb addiction mode. And also, you guys, I wanted to share with you, I came up with a mission statement for the channel that I'm really excited about. And the mission statement is kind of like what I've been thinking all along, but I just didn't have the words. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this to the channel description after this video. But basically, this channel's mission is to address the food, but not focus on the food, with a goal to reset your mind so that you can conquer carb addiction with a ketogenic lifestyle change. That is the mission of this channel. So this channel is really supporting carb addiction. And of course, you guys know I like to use a ketogenic lifestyle with that, but I need this other part of the resetting of the mind to go with the ketogenic lifestyle. That's what worked for me, because you guys know I fell off a few times. Okay, so what other questions do you have? What other questions do you have in the comments? And let's see here. Okay. So Esther, if you're new to the channel and you're watching for the first time, so this week, if you do the mindset reset class, that's what the whole channel is based on, and that will give you the tools that you need so that you could get back on track and get this, you know, to get the carbs under control. When we open the membership classes, we're going to do a mindset reset in action. And that's us together, conquering this thing together and being a support for each other. And we're going to have monthly challenges, hold each other accountable, all the stuff. So I'm really excited for that. So you guys, I'm going to be working really, really, really hard over the next month. I'm saying month because I want it done in a month. But if I have to take December too, definitely by January 1st. But I'm hoping to reach all the goals in a month. So I'm going to be working hard to get the 3 videos out a week so that we can get to our groups and get back to the lives and all of that stuff. What other questions do you have for me? Are there any things that you are having trouble with, that you need help with? Let me know in the comments. Esther says, I love the mission statement. I also believe support is beneficial, right? I love the mission statement too. And yes, support is, I'm going to do a whole thing on support and how, because this is an addiction. People don't believe that carbs can be an addiction. Some people believe it's only, you know, the other substances, but I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of addictions. Hi, Darlene. Darlene says hi to everyone. Hi, Darlene. So I'm glad you guys are here. Bear with me over the next couple of months so I can get this channel all the requirements that YouTube needs so that we can get to the next level. I'll be working really hard to do that. And also in the comments, tell me the kind of things that you're needing so I can make videos about that. And just stay tuned. I'm going to be pumping them out 2 or 3 videos a week. And I'll be in the post every day. I'll put something in our community post area. If it is something to motivate you, inspiring you, to let you know a new video has come out, maybe it's a picture of me. Next week, I do have some fun surprises. I'm sure I'll have a live pop. There will be live pop-ins. They're just not going to be scheduled at a particular time like this. But next week, I do have to tell you guys, I will have some live pop-ins because next week, you guys, is my 8-year keto carniversary. 8 years, you guys. 8 years ago, I started this lifestyle and I cannot believe it. So 8 years ago, I'll be celebrating. I celebrate this every year, you guys, because it's a big deal to me. And I celebrate it in a big way with non-dopamine, with non-food dopamine. So you guys know where I'm going. I'm going to some type of spa, whatever. I get the girlfriends together. It's a big deal. So next week I will be popping in. I'm going to be celebrating my 8-year keto carniversary all weekend. And so I'll share pictures with you in the post. I'll pop in with some lives and maybe I'll get to introduce you to some of my friends. So it will be fun. I do have some more comments here. Okay. Hi, KHE. KHE says, I had a phone call, so she's going to be listening back from the beginning. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So this is Lisa, Kinda Karnivore. We are going to go ahead and finish this up, this live. Be looking for live pop-ins and lots of activity on my channel. Sharing is caring, you guys. Share my channel with someone that needs it, someone that needs hope and inspiration. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night. All right. Okay. Oh, geez. And you guys, I can't edit these. I can't edit these lives because they will get all of the replay comments off. So have a good night, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.